All right, so today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to see what ChatGPT has to say about some of these common questions that traders have, specifically new or intermediate traders have, about getting better at trading, getting good at trading, or learning trading in general. So let's start with the first question. And type it into the magic ball here. The first question is day trading legit? Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about that. So day trading, which involves buying and selling securities within the same trading day, can be a legitimate way to make money in the financial markets. However, it is important to note that day trading carries significant risk and is not a guaranteed way to make profit. Of course, everyone has red days. People do lose money in the markets. Many people are attracted to day trading because of the potential to earn large profits quickly. However, day traders must be knowledgeable about the markets, have a solid trading plan, and be disciplined in their approach. They must also be able to handle the emotional ups and downs that come with trading. This part here, this takes years. That's the hard part. That's the hard part, and that's what keeps you green over the long term, and that takes many months and years to develop. It's important to note that day trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. That's one of the questions that actually I'm going to have. I'm going to have to cross it off my list. The question was, can I get rich quick day trading? I'm going to type that in next and see what comes up. There are no guarantees of success. That's a guarantee that there's no guarantee of success. That's the only guarantee. But it can be very risky activity, and many people lose money day trading. Yes, everyone loses money day trading. Not just many people. Everyone loses money in day trading. Even if you are a successful trader, you still lose money day trading. You may be making more than you're losing, but you're still losing money. You're still going to have days where you lose money. And if those days you can control and not spiral out of control, then over the long term, you're going to be net profitable over a large sample size, which is, quote unquote, being a successful trader. It can be very risky, many people. Therefore, it is important to approach day trading with caution and to never risk more than you can afford to lose. That is definitely a good note here for beginner traders. For beginner traders, you are going to lose money. So it's very important to not put more in the market than you can afford to lose. So if you only have a few $1,000s, make sure you only risk the few $1,000s. Don't put in 10,000 and try to shoot for the moon. Try to get 100K within a few months or a year. Put in that few $1,000s that you're willing to lose and maybe trade with a couple hundred of it for each trade rather than risking the entire portfolio on one single day trade. You can break it up a little bit and risk maybe a quarter of your cash on a trade, or a third of the cash, so you're not taking a big hit if you have a bad trade. So you have some more time, to learn. I would even go as far as just doing 10 shares or 100 shares to really lengthen that time that you can learn in the markets. Let's go to that second question. Can I get rich quick day trading stocks? Day trading. Can I get rich quick? While day trading has the potential to make a lot of money quickly, it is important to understand that there are no guarantees in the financial markets. Okay, yes, we do know that. Many people are attracted to day trading because they believe they can get rich quickly, but the truth is that day trading can also result in significant losses. I do believe that people do get rich quick, but they get rich quick and then they think it's always going to be like that, and then they eventually have that one loss that finally gets them way deep down under, and they lose control and they give all those gains back and maybe even more. But I do believe that some people do get rich quick on some luck. Very, very, very rare. I'm sure you can find that though in Wall Street bets. A lot of people who just YOLO stocks. Some of them do come out on top with some big gains, but it's very, very rare. So it's important to approach trading and with realistic expectations and to never risk more than you can lose, like we just said. Successful day traders typically have a deep understanding of the markets and use disciplined trading strategies to manage risk and maximize profits. This also takes many years to develop that can keep you consistently green over the long term. It's also important to know that day trading requires a significant amount of time and effort. It's not a passive investment strategy and requires a lot of research and analysis to make informed trading decisions. In summary, while it is possible to make money day trading, it is not a get-rich-quick scheme and should be approached with caution and a realistic mindset. So any of you guys who think you guys can get rich quick, if any of you guys think you can get rich quick day trading, ChatGPT says it's not a good idea. Maybe you should try something else. Is day trading a scam? Let's see. The crystal ball. Let's see what it says. Day trading itself is not a scam. It is a legitimate activity that involves buying and selling securities within the same trading day in order to make profit. Okay, so it's not a scam. However, there are scams and fraudulent activities associated with day trading that individuals should be aware of. Yes, you should be aware of these scams in the marketplace, especially in forms of promising guaranteed profits. These scams can take many forms, including trading software that promises guaranteed profits. Fake trading schools, those are also fake trading schools that offer expensive trading courses with little value, and fraudulent brokers who engage in unethical practices. This is one of the things that I am finding. This is just a lot of people out there. They're in the space to sell education. And while a lot of them are very reputable traders, a lot of them know what they're doing. They've been doing it for years, and they can provide a lot of value for beginner traders. Some of them are actually behind fake portfolios. Some of them are boasting big gains that are not real. They're not proving their profits that they make in the markets. They're kind of just creating a facade and then trying to sell a course behind that. And that's where they make the bulk of their money. So you got to be very careful of that and do your research before you do buy any sort of courses, because you could be funding somebody else's dreams and riches without actually doing any work or have any skills in the markets. A lot of times these people are getting their information from other people's courses and then repackaging it, rewording it, and making it their own, and then trying to sell it to their audience that they get from just posting big gains that are not real, and they're kind of just creating like a fake portfolio. So be careful with that. Make sure you do your research before you buy any expensive trading courses, which they are expensive. Some of them are pretty expensive, can range to a couple thousand to tens of thousands a year. So be careful. It is important to be cautious to any offers and promotions that promise quick and guaranteed profits through day trading. It is important to do your own research and due diligence before investing any money in day trading, to use reputable brokers and trading platforms. Especially the people who say like, "Oh, I'm gonna make you $10,000 or your money back within just 3 weeks." Don't fall for it. I'm sure there's like some fine print lettering saying that you will never get your refund back, so don't even go for it. You want to go for the traders that you want to learn from the traders that are openly telling you that day trading is not all that. It is not all just making a crap ton of money. It's a hard, tough, arduous process to becoming a successful day trader. And there's no guarantee that you're going to find success even if you do buy my course. I want them to say, even if you do buy my course, I cannot guarantee that you're going to make any sort of money from it. That's the type of courses or the people that I want to buy from. I want them to be open about the realistic expectations of day trading, and that even if you do put everything into it and you study with me every single day and study my course from A to Z, I still cannot promise you that you're going to make any money. All right, while I got you guys here, make sure you like and subscribe the video. Also, check out Trade Journal is a free journaling software. You can track and journal your trades for free. We also have statistics, insights, calendar, and running P&L, as well as free broker imports from a variety of brokers here. All of these brokers here you can import completely for free. It's definitely a good way to save money from a journaling platform. If you don't want to spend any money, check out Trade Journal. You can sign up for free. The link will be in the description. All right, back to the video. To the next question, which is how long does, this is a very important question. How long does it take to become a successful day trader? This one's important because it's different for everyone. And you know, a lot of people come into this and thinking that, okay, I need to be successful after year 1. I need to be successful after year 2, because they have their dreams hitched to this idea of day trading. And when they don't find success within their first year or the first 2 years, they start to panic and maybe they quit and they try to find something else. But then, you know, even when they go to something else, they have to start from ground zero and they still have to put in that time. Okay, so this is what the Magic Ball says for the question, how long does it take to become a successful day trader? Becoming a successful day trader is a process that takes time and effort. It is difficult to specify a specific timeline, as the time required to become a successful day trader depends on several factors, including the individual's level of dedication, experience, knowledge, and skill level. Many successful day traders have spent years studying the markets, developing trading strategies, and gaining experience through practice. They have also developed the discipline and emotional control needed to manage risk and handle the ups and downs of trading. It is important to note that becoming a successful day trader requires ongoing learning and adaptation. The financial markets are constantly evolving, and successful day traders must be able to adapt to changes in the market conditions and stay up to date on new technologies and trading strategies. In summary, becoming a successful day trader is a journey that takes time, dedication, and ongoing learning. There's no fixed timeline. I'm going to highlight this and say this again. There is no fixed timeline. Man, like I wish, well, I kind of knew coming into this that there was no fixed timeline, but I still believed in my head, though. I was like, you know what? If I'm not successful in 5 years, if I'm not making gains, at least if I'm not profitable in 5 years, then I don't know. I don't think I would be trade. I don't think I could make it past the 5 year mark and still be red in my overall trading. Like that's like the mark where it's like, for me personally, it's like 5 years. Chalk it up as, you know, trading is just not for me. But yeah, there's no fixed timeline, so don't come into the markets thinking like you're going to be profitable after 1 year of studying. Everybody's different. Everyone has their own struggles, their own part where they get stumped in trading, and you know, it feels like they can't grow, and that's just going to be, with enough time and enough practice, you will get through it. But it's different for everyone, and it also depends on what you are doing. I think the critical, most important factor that affects the timeline of how long it takes is what you are doing. It's actually something completely variable. It's not something that is like something that you're born with or something innate. I think it's something that's completely variable, and you can change that timeline based upon how much time that you want to put in the market. So you have to put in the hours to study and journal your trades, and analyze the markets. There's really no other way around it. You just have to put in that time, and you know, the more time that you can put in the first few years, the faster this timeline is going to be to becoming a quote-unquote profitable, successful trader. So it is completely variable, this timeline and how long it takes. Some people think that, you know, they're a victim to this timeline and that it's innate, about their ability to trade or their innate ability to perform. I don't believe that. I believe it's completely variable, and it just depends about how much are you willing to change in your life and your lifestyle, and how much time you put into studying is what will affect this timeline. The amount of money you can make day trading depends on several factors, including the amount of capital you are trading with and your level of experience and skill. Trading strategies used in the market conditions. It's important to note that day trading is a high-risk activity and there's no guaranteed amount of money you can make. Some days may be profitable while others may result in losses. Successful day traders typically have a solid trading plan and risk management strategy to help them minimize losses and maximize profits. So it doesn't really give you a clear answer here. The potential for profit also varies depending on the securities being traded. For example, stocks with high volatility may offer a greater profit potential, but also carries greater risk. So that's an example for the small cap stocks. Small cap stocks, low float stocks, they're so volatile. They're so volatile, and you have this crazy potential to make huge percentage gains in some of these moves. But then on the other hand, if you're trading large cap stocks, they may only move a couple percent a day. So percentage wise, you may not make as big as profit. But the thing is that these small cap low floats, you can only take a certain amount of share size given, let's say that's 20,000 shares, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 shares. That's starting to get to the upper limit of share size you can take in some of these small cap stocks. Sometimes you'll be able to take bigger, but very rarely that these stocks will have that sort of volume and that liquidity because of the low float. But these large cap stocks, you can take like almost infinite share size in some of these stocks because you have these huge banks taking positions and always unwinding and accumulating positions. So someone like just a day trader trading themselves, they can take pretty much infinite share size on these large cap stocks. However, they don't move as much percentage wise as the low float stocks, but the amount of gains, because you're taking bigger share size, they can actually be bigger than some of these small cap trading small caps or low floats. So it's really kind of just a relative thing. So yeah, it's important to note that day trading is risky. You're going to lose money. You're going to never not lose money in the markets. For as long as you trade, you're always going to have losing trades. You're always going to have losing red days. So you better get used to it. Better have realistic expectations and never risk more than you can afford to lose for the life of your day trading career. Because if you do, it's going to be a long journey back to the top. So that is it. That was the common questions asked in day trading answered by artificial intelligence. So AI says pretty much got to minimize those losses, try to maximize those profits, use a solid trading plan and risk management. You got to be able to adapt to the changing markets and weather those emotional ups and downs because they're going to happen. You're going to have losing days, and it just takes a lot of time to become a profitable trader, and then a lot of time even after that to really actualize your potential and scale up your trading strategy. So it is not a get-rich-quick way. Day trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is legit, but it does take a lot of time. Always do your research before buying any courses or studying from anybody else. Make sure it's legit, and don't buy into anything that's saying that you're guaranteed to make profits, because there's no profits ever guaranteed in the markets. You're pretty much only guaranteed losses, which is funny. It's funny to say you're not guaranteed any gains, but you're guaranteed losses. I don't know one successful day trader that's ever not lost money. So losses are guaranteed, and good luck. You just got to get good. So that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.